Why did we come to eXp Realty after being at our previous brokerage for 11 years? I want to tell you a little bit about our journey, how it happened, and just kind of the steps in which everything got put together. And we feel like God was in it the whole way, and we still feel He is. And we're so glad that we're here at eXp Realty. So my name is Brian Stevens. I have been a licensed agent since 1997. That's a long time. You got to count back. That's a lot of years to count back. So been doing this business full time. Love it. It's absolutely wonderful. And love the flexibility, love meeting people, love serving people, love the income, love the variety that your job is different every day. There's always new something going down, always more challenges, always learning something, and always, being challenged in a way to help people at different levels. So it's absolutely amazing. When I first got licensed, I was, let me back up. My father was a home builder here in the area, Central Florida, for 25 years. So I kind of grew up in the real estate business. I used to sit in his model centers selling new homes, did some property management for him, and then got licensed in 98. So let me just go into this thing called general real estate. Had no idea what I was doing. Went to work for Coldwell Banker for a couple years, enjoyed the training there, getting to understand how this industry works, had some wonderful people around us, and so, did that for a couple years. Then went to REMAX for about 10 years and enjoyed our time at REMAX. We had a great broker, Tony. He was fantastic, really helped out a lot. Great environment. That's when we went through this major boom. I mean, it was fun. We had a great time. Office environment was good. A lot of top producers there. Learned from a lot of people. And again, great environment. And then we said, let's go do this brokerage thing on our own. So me and my business partner, Russ Rhodes, we went and opened our own office, Rhodes Stevens Real Estate Group, very small office. And we said, let's try this, and had 3 or 4 agents with us. Well, the market then started doing this. It was the crash. So the market crashed. It was tough times. I mean, it was short sales galore. Short sales were everywhere. You're starting to see a few of them right now. Not a lot of them, but a few of them. Russ reminded me the other day, between the two of us, we had 104 listings available. So nothing was selling. 52% of our county was upside down. I mean, this is when things were really bad. And if you went through the short sale era, comment below, because it was brutal. It was terrible. And still, if I see short sale now, I have heart palpitations, because I'm like, I remember how bad this was. Unpredictability galore. It was tough. So we stayed in that and kind of powered through that. So small brokerage. And then at one point, I actually went on to staff at a church and hung my license in the referral, and then did full-time ministry for about 6 years. Russ kept Rhodes Stevens for a year or two, and then went to Keller Williams. And so then when I went back in, hung my license back active again in 2015 with Keller Williams, up until about 3 years ago, we went to eXp Realty. It's 2026 whenever we're watching this video or recording this video. And so we were there a long time, and great brokerage. Still have so many friends down there. Our broker was great dude, loves the Lord, and just really treated us great. And so we had a great season down at KW. At the end of our tenure there, probably 6 months prior, was really starting to pray and think about, like, what else is there, Lord? You kind of get stirred a little bit, and nothing's wrong, nothing bad happened, but there, I don't know, 5 or 10 little markers that I'm like, man, and they started adding up, and no reason to unpack any of those here. It was more personal and some of the business part down there. And again, nothing was, it was great. But I started thinking, man, I think God is stirring us up to do something different. And so after Russ and I talking for several months, it was not an overnight decision, we decided to make the move to eXp Realty. Now, what we saw at eXp Realty, first of all, had looked at a few companies in the area. There was a few cloud-based brokerages out there. Nothing was really attractive to us. And then I found a guy named Mike Sherrard online, started watching Mike's videos. I'm like, the dude knows the company. He knows eXp. He can explain everything. Very knowledgeable. I want to learn from this guy. So had some conversations with Mike. We signed up underneath Mike. So we're a member of the Wolf Pack, which has got some great resources out there. And so we partnered with them. But what we saw at eXp Realty that many other brokerages do not offer, there's 3 or 4 things that really just kind of stood out to us. Number one, the training. So I felt like at our previous brokerage, it was just kind of capped in training. Capped, no pun intended. But there's only so much that they're going to give you. Good foundational stuff. For people in the business, I'm just going to say 3 to 5 years or longer, it was capped. You've heard the law of the lid from John Maxwell. I felt like the leadership lid was capped there, especially with training. No modern training. No, this is how you do some social media. Here's how you go to a next level. None of that. Their CRM was terrible, always broke. And so it was very elementary. So I'm like, I know there's something more out there, because although I've been in this business a long time and we've been top producers, I want to grow. I want to help more people. I want to serve more clients. And so we saw the unlimited potential with eXp Realty, with the online training, the cloud-based training, some local training, the events that they do. And I saw all these. And now, looking back, there has been, don't know if you've looked it up, major, huge teams coming over from all different brokerages, like big teams, because they see the engine, they see the possibilities, they see the future with eXp Realty and how massive this company is growing to. Nothing crazy, but the potential is unbelievable in a market that's kind of tough right now for real estate agents, but it's continuing to outpace the industry. The number one independence broker out there, period. And we're worldwide. We're in 24 countries as of the recording of this video. So seriously, it's unlimited what can happen. So I saw the training. I thought, this is something to where if we partner with people, they will have opportunities not just to do basic training, which is important, but to take their training up a level and to be able to grow as an agent with this company, with mentorship from us and Russ and our organization. We saw great things. I really did like the split, standard 80-20, $16,000 cap, and then you go to 100%. So if you're producing some deals, you go to 100% 2 or 3 months. Then you're at 100% for the rest of the year. And then I saw this. Oh, you do 20 more deals, and then you're an icon agent, and you get your $16,000 cap back in company stock. I'm like, what? Who gives company stock back to their agents for doing what you normally do, which is selling real estate? This company. I'm like, okay, that's interesting. I'm going to note that. So we made a note of that. I'm like, okay. Another good little thing. I really like this. This is good. Building wealth for the future, having an off-ramp, having another income stream. Loved it. Thought it was really great. And then I saw the revenue share. I saw, what is this? So when you partner with other agents, you can actually partner with them and help them, and then they help you. When you help them produce, you get a percentage of the eXp part of the commission in a form of rev share up to whenever they cap. I thought, that's pretty cool. Another stream of income that you can get from the company's income, not from the agents. They're still getting 80% split, not taking the agent's money, from the company's money. So what happens with eXp Realty is whenever they get their 20%, they take half that or 10% of it and they split it with the agents. Here's the thing, they're cloud-based. Yes, they have overhead. They have over 1,000 employees in the cloud, but they don't have some major overhead. They don't have debt. They don't have that. They don't have to worry about it. So they split that with the agents. So there are agents that are making profit shares of tens of thousands of dollars. I'm not one of those. That is not the goal. The goal is to help agents, to sell homes, to help clients out, and just to enjoy this business, right? And provide for my family, of course. So I saw the revenue share too. And I'm like, man, the training, stock opportunities, revenue share, the leadership. Now, when I got aboard company, the leadership was great. Glenn is amazing. He's incredible. And then they brought in this guy named Leo. He used to be an agent, team leader, producer, top producer, big time. I'm like, this guy is really good. He's nice. I got to meet him one time. He's personable. He knows his stuff. He is black and white. He says it like it is. And he's advanced. He's always thinking ahead. And he makes great videos, by the way, too, right? Great illustrative videos to help us learn. But again, a leader, a guy who knows what he's been in the trenches. Agent focused, right? Hashtag where the pros go to grow. Great broker support. We have a ton of brokers. We just spoke to one the other day about how to put together a deal from one of these iBuyers on a client, and she walked through it with us. It was great. It was easy. She made it easy the way she explained it. Helped me and my TC, and it was fantastic. So here's the thing. This was really big too. As a top producer in the market, you're not in the office a lot. Okay, you're just not. Why? Because you're out getting listings, showing homes, closings, writing contracts, everything. So you're at your computer, or you're in clients' homes, or you're out and about, right? If you're doing business. Here's the thing. If you're watching this video and you're in the office all the time, guess what you're not doing? You're not helping people. You're in the office watching YouTube videos, or you're watching TikTok or Facebook, or you got to get out and help people. So if you're in the office too much, that's not a good thing. So whenever I was at my previous brokerage, we had an office. They provided a nice office, but I wasn't in it that much because I was out producing. I thought, I don't really need this. In fact, when I went to the office, I would get distracted, right? Chatting with people, which is great. Hey, salespeople, we like talking, but chatting with people and wasting time and going down here and events that didn't really matter, and they want to bring in this committee and bring in that for what, really? I mean, so it just didn't make any sense. I'm like, that's cloud-based. I think it's going to this more and more and more. Now, 3 years ago, as I look back, you see all the big box brokerages downsizing, getting into less space, merging, office space, not having a lot of it right now because agents aren't in the office as much, especially if you're a top producer, and stuff is so expensive, they're not in the office. So I said, cloud-based is the way to go. Now, if you want to go into a common area and work, or whatever, that's awesome. So all these things put together, I said, let's go do this. And we're so glad we did. It's amazing. We've got company stock. We've got people in our rev share. We've got people in our group. We have a thing called Realtors of Faith that we are developing now, and it's going fantastic. We're real estate agents who feel called to sell real estate to the glory of Jesus, and we collaborate with each other and encourage and help one another and practice God's word and live it out in the world of real estate. And we want to do that, because why are we doing this? Not just to earn commissions and sell homes, but to glorify God through our work and in our work, and to be salt and light in the place that God puts us. What a better place to be than in the real estate business as a believer. People are making their largest financial decision, probably, whether they're buying or selling. And when you have a good agent who knows the Lord, who knows this business, doing their best they can, not perfect, to help facilitate that and do it with integrity, with honesty, and with a go-getter attitude, man, it's a good combination. And I know God honors that. If you're interested in this organization, hey, I would love to have a conversation with you. That's my story, my testimony, if you will, in a snapshot. I went longer than I wanted to, but it's less than 15 minutes, so not bad. Hey, subscribe to this channel if you like it, but more importantly, seriously, let's chat. My contact information is below. Shoot me a text or give me a phone call. That's my cell phone, right? So let's connect and let's talk. My name is Brian Stevens, eXp Realty. God bless you. Thank you so much for tuning in.